Kids. Oh, Shell's gonna start talking. So, happy Let's Make Something Saturday. Last week, we made some pizza late. Today, I'm gonna try to start a little bit earlier. And we had a suggestion from the crowd. They said that they wanted to make some cinnamon rolls. So, I've never made homemade cinnamon rolls before. So, we're gonna start today. If you hear a bunch of crap in the background, God, it's because I'm at my parents' house and they keep fiddle farting around when I'm trying to make something at their house while I install their flooring. So here we go. Let's make something Saturday. Go. Okay, so I forgot to mention today's Let's Make Something Saturday's sponsors are Jim's Tap and Homemade Jean Shorts. Go out and get yourself a pair. If you ain't George, you ain't Jack. How about that? The first step, 1 cup of milk. Heavy whipping cream is better, so we're going to use Great Value Heavy Whipping Cream. Put it in the microwave. So once you get your milk warmed up, you take the milk, you pour it in your KitchenAid stand mixer. That is exactly what it says in the recipe too, KitchenAid stand mixer. You then get sugar, 1 tablespoon into the milk that's warmed. Then 1 tablespoon of yeast. Got to put the sugar so the yeast has something to eat. Stir this up. Got to let it sit and proof for 5 minutes. The yeast will start eating the sugar. It'll start bubbling up, gets nice and foamy, and then we add the next ingredients, which is butter, sugar, more, all that stuff. You'll see it in a minute. Okay, it's been 5 minutes. Next step is you take 6 tablespoons of melted butter. Put it in. The next step, you take 1 tablespoon of vanilla. Put it in. Keep the phone on. Then you take 2/4 cup of sugar. 1/4, 2/4. Oh, that goes in here. Then the last thing is 2 room temperature eggs goes in here. Stir it up with a dough hook is the next step. Okay, I've already added 3.5 cups of flour into the mixer. 1 more. Slow that down. Makes it 8.5 cups, which would be 4 1 cups. Along with that, you add 1 teaspoon cinnamon and 1 teaspoon of sea salt. Stir with the bowl mixer until it gets kind of stretchy. Get it close, we'll put it on there and we'll squeeze it out a little bit next. Okay, so the next step is you take the bowl, you have a floured surface. You dump it onto the bowl, out of the bowl. Get all that out of there. Then you just take the dough and you knead it onto itself for 3 to 5 minutes. I'll do that and I'll get you the next step. Okay, guest chef here from the old OG. Oh yeah. The additional steel wheel sponsor is going to bring in the dough roller kneader. He says he's got the touch. He said he's done it many times. Many, many, many pans of buns he's put together. Got it all figured out. Gonna just keep on kneading until it's just right. The next step is you take a little bit of the pan, you put it into there. You take a little bit of the cling wrap, you put some Pam on the cling wrap, you let it sit. You just let it keep kneading. Keep kneading. You got to get that feel. You got to get them fingers in there. You got to get them just right. Just get it and roll it. Roll it back, roll it forward. Twist it in. Roll it back, roll it forward. So the celebrity guest chef got a little bit overzealous and jumped ahead a bit. He went ahead and did the next steps that I just was going to put on the video. He just took the pan, Pam. Did he Pam this?
No.
He didn't Pam that.
The top of the dough I did.
He Pammed the dough, so when the dough raises up, it'll touch that, it'll keep it from sticking. It says 1 hour, but he says the last time he made it took 2 hours. Yeah. So this dough ball has got to go that big. Double the size. Double the size, Jeff. Double the size.
2 times.
Double the size. Right there in the midriff. Double the size. When it gets that big, then you knock it down.
Yep.
And then you put all the fixings in the middle. It's that easy. Okay, welcome back. So, it wasn't quite as warm enough in here, so the dough didn't rise quite as fast as maybe should have. So it's raised up good now. So we're going to just go ahead and start now about an hour and a half later instead of an hour and a half earlier. 5 was not enough. We had to go longer, so it raised up enough. So, next step is mix up the middles, the fillings, and then roll out the dough, put it on there. Well, video. Here we go. Okay, so for the filling, you use 1 cup packed brown sugar, 6 tablespoons of butter, 2 tablespoons of cinnamon or so. You put it all in there. You get it to a good consistency, not too melted for the butter, otherwise it turns into a syrup. You don't want that, because if you have syrup, then you try to roll them up, squeeze all the goo out the end there. So the problem is, get out of your doofy. Mix it all up, put it all in there. We'll roll out the dough next, and then when you get the dough rolled out, we'll have that step as it goes. So 1 cup packed brown sugar, 6 tablespoons of nice warm enough butter, and about 2 tablespoons of cinnamon. I'll have a picture of what it looks like after I get it all mixed. Okay, so floured surface. This is the dough. Looks like yay. Flop it out. That's what it looks like. Take this, knead it out into 24 by 12. That's significant. Jeff said it. Significant, reasons being 24 divided by 12 deals at 2 inches is 12 cinnamon rolls. That's how many fits in a 9 by 13 pan. Math is good. Take this. Get you some on your fingers. Squeeze it out.
A math lesson too.
Well, hey, if you're going to be part of this baking show, you got to be able to do a little math here and there. Make sure you're looking forward a little bit. So yeah, you do this till it gets out wide enough. It gets wide enough, and then you just put the topping on. We'll be back for that. Okay, so we did a little kneading. This is what it looked like. Whoa, focus now. 12 this way. 24 this way. We'll put on the dough, juice, the goo, the middle, runs it out, and then we'll roll it up. I'll try to get a video of me rolling it up. A little worried about it sticking to the top. We'll see how it goes. Roll it up, cut it up, put it into a pre-lined, but this one is not sprayed yet, but a pre-lined, don't say parchment, pre-lined pan here. We flip the pan over, then this will be on the top, it won't stick. I was told that's the idea behind as to why this is in there like this. This is the reason for parchment paper. This is what parchment paper does. So, we'll probably run through this, see how it does. So, it's all rolled out. Take this, dump it out. Push it to the sides, all the way to the sides just right. Hopefully this is enough goo on the inside. You get the gist of it. Push it to the edges. The next step that we'll try to show... Oop, doesn't want to shut off. The next step that we're going to try to show is rolling it up. It could be an adventure. See how it goes. Okay, this is where the fun begins. We start the rolling. I don't know if I really know what I'm doing. I don't know if it's going to work.
Don't be afraid to ask for help.
I don't need any help from the peanut gallery. I don't know. I'm just a little bit worried about how sticky it is on the bottom side. Just think when old people make these. They're a lot better at it than I am. People like my great-grandma who's 100 now. My father seems to think he knows what's going on too. He made them one time, so he knows. One whole time. But I tell you what, I think I freaking nailed it. Freaking nailed it. Whoa. Text message. I'm getting info from the peanut gallery. So you take a sharp knife. Shout out Chicago Cutlery. And then you just chop off. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to chop off these ends. They'll cook fine, but they ain't as cute, so I'm not going to put them in the picture. And then, since you had a little bit on the outside, there's, see, that's what it looks like on there. Look at that sucker. And then, you cut it in the middle. That'll be there. And then you go about 2 inches there. This ain't the sharpest as I prefer. Like this. Like this. I got a few extra spots just in case. This is going to shut off. Okay, so you guys get the gist. You cut this out. 12 pretty equal round. So, they're out. They're in. They're cut. They're laid on the side. Now they got to go about double the size from here to here. I had some extras. I cut them a little bit more than 24. Should have got my tape measure out. These are skull pans. We're going to put these in here and see how they turn out in that regard. These, now you got to put a little bit of a spray. You throw a little saran wrap on the top. Let them rise, similar to what you did before. Once they get big, oven is already preheated to 350. Should be able to take them, roll them up, get them up higher, get them up raised, throw them in the oven. We'll talk about that when the time comes. Here we go. All right, we're back. It's 10. They are ready to roll. 350 at 10:01. Pull the saran wrap off, and then you bake them for, I think, 20 minutes. I'm going to check that. If it's not that, I'll let you know. But I think it's 20 minutes. In the meantime, we'll make the cream cheese frosting. There we go. Okay, so the rolls are baking. The next step is to make the frosting. There are 4/6 to get 2 cups. There is 5/6 powdered sugar. 6/6 of powdered sugar. 1 8-ounce cream cheese. It's 2 cups. 6/3, 2 cups. 8 ounces of, oh yeah, you got the peanut gallery here again.
Just take two cups.
It's all right. Don't worry about it. 8 ounces, 1/4 cup of butter, a little bit of vanilla, and a pinch of salt. Mix it up. Sponsored by... So I got cut off. Sponsored by KitchenAid. Pinch of salt. And a little bit skosh of vanilla. Mix it up. Cream it real nice. Cream it nice. Okay, they're done. They're out. Shut the oven off. I will. Take them out. Upside down. Flip them back over. Put frosting on them. That's the next steps. They look good. Okay, they're out. Now we gotta flip them. This could be interesting. Yeah, I know, Jeff. Hopefully the parchment stayed on them. Ooh, one fell out. So then this goes over a smidgen. Put that back where it goes. Take the second one. Flip him back over. Oh, knock that one off. Like that. Now, the next step is you take the frosting and you put it on the tops. That's good. Turn it off. Okay, so I don't know the right amount of frosting to put on these, but I would suspect that more is better. So we have extra. So you just dollop it on there. What do you want to do? Stick your face in it? Shell's mouth is watering on these.
Look at your skulls. Those look so good.
They're melted. That's how it's looking.
I mean the skull.
So now, the other thing is, so we started off, these are the other ones. They look like a skull, kind of. You see?
Like a mummy.
This one here, oh shit, they're hot. Burnt skull. I don't know, it's kind of fun. I'm sure they'll taste fine.
Did you tell me to put them in the
So don't, yeah, they gathered that they put them in a skull pan. Thank you. All right. Put some frosting on them and eat. Okay, 10:37, 10:42 now. Breakfasty cinnamon rolls at 10:42 brunch time p.m. Made them up. Never made them before. Probably could make them again. Tastes pretty good to me, I suppose. So, there again. The gist is, go out and make something on a Saturday. Go on a COVID cruise. Be part of something, right? Make something of your Saturdays when you got nothing else to do. So, what I would say is, hit me up with what you want to make next. Chris Grunhagen, you're welcome, buddy. This is for you. You keep making stuff on Saturdays. I see no videos. I see only a Snapchat or just a picture. So, go out there. So, yeah, I got cut off. The story goes, go out and make something. Hit me up with what you want to make next. Next Saturday, we'll make something else. I don't know what it is. If you want the recipe, hit me up. It's on my Pinterest. Good Baked Goods. Look me up. It's on there. As you can see, it takes 9 hours to make cinnamon rolls, but the story goes, when they're done, right? So, taste tester is whooping them down.
They're very good.
Best cinnamon roll she's ever had, she says. She said there's even better than the one she gets at church on Easter. That's what they say, right? So, hey, let's make something Saturday. We'll see you next week. Bye.